Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Milton. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Working out of the gun is Milton. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Colts have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Milton to the air on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Open man, left side. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Now Gibbs. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Milton. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Milton. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Throwing is Milton. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. First and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play. Up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Still on the move. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Colts will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. To throw, it's Milton. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. On second down, it's Gibbs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll look to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. 12 yards there, and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He is in. Take down. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Go, set.
He'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
Hey, let's go. Hey, easy, 3, pass.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to be taken down. What a call. Going for it this deep in your own territory, and it does not work out as planned.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Jaguars. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun is Milton. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's Milton. This one grabbed by Austin. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
On 1st down, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Joe Milton. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set. Alpha. Delta.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That one brought in by Nakua, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards away. Good snap, good hold, good kick. So we've reached halftime here on our initial Sunday night telecast of the season as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Hey, 73, 73. Good, set. Delta.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
On play action, here's Hurts. That's caught by Gibbs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Good, set. Delta.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Delta, set. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. To the tight end, likely. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Delta, set. Delta.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Well, fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Milton to the air on second down. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Milton. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing is Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw once more, here's Milton. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Milton going to look to throw it again. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. A gain there of 13 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To the air once more is Milton. That's caught by Smith on the right side. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he's in. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Jaguars.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
A run here with Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Handoff, Gibbs running left. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
They motion the slot man left. 3rd and long for Hurts. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll be brought down. What will... Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
No touch that. Hey, thumbs up, alert. No touch.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
No touch that. No touch.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. At the 46-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Milton from the gun here on 3rd down. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Take Jacksonville. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Set. No touch, set. No touch.
On play action, Hurts. That's caught by Puka. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
No touch, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8.
Great, set. No.
It's a toss play left to Gibbs. Gibbs with a 1st down and more. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. Catch made there, that's Smith. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun is Milton. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Come to the line, needing 6 yards for a 1st down.
63.
Slot man in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Cooper, touchdown, Indy. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Colts will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's first down. Here's Milton. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. On first down, here's Milton. This one grabbed by Austin. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Looking to throw, it's Milton. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Try and throw with Milton. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Milton. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He gets this one complete to Pittman. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Jacksonville. To throw, it's Milton. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Next to score, Colts 47, Jaguars 42. Set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Hurts. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run the toss with Gibbs. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Over the middle, it's Cup. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Here's Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here we go. One final play. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And the Jaguars are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over.